So, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse 10. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhismabhirakshitam paryaptam tu idam etesam balam bhimabhirakshitam. So now he is comparing the strength of the powerful people from both the sides. So he is telling that our strength is immeasurable. Aparyaptam. Paryaptam means limited, measurable. Aparyaptam means immeasurable. So because we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma. So Bhishma is a powerful warrior and he had a boon from his father that he would die only when he will wish to die. So that means nobody can kill him. So as long as Bhishma does not want to die, nobody can kill him. And at the same time, he was such a powerful warrior that when Ambalika they approached for marriage, basically Amba approached for marriage to Bhishma. Bhishma had taken a vow of lifelong brahmacharya, and even after his spiritual master Parsuram instructed him to get married, he said, I will not marry, because he wanted to protect his vow of brahmacharya. And Parsuram actually challenged Bhishma for a fight. The fight lasted for 27 days and no one lost. No one won, no one lost. Finally, Parsuram had to tell that, okay, I cannot defeat him. So he was a disciple of Parsuram and he was as good as Parsuram's strength. You can imagine the person with this caliber when he is there with someone like Duryodhana. And Duryodhana is a usually boastful person. And he is relying on the strength of Bhishma. And he is relying on the strength of his entire military generals. And he himself was also a strong personality, Duryodhana. But from the childhood, he has been crooked. He has been doing the things in the wrong way. And he is going to reap the results by the end of the Battle of Kurukshetra. So the estimation was made on the strength of Bhishma Dev, and he is comparing to the strength of Bhima on the Pandavas side, saying that the Pandavas are protected by the strength of Bhima, and Bhima is a, even though he is very strong, but he is not comparable to Bhishma. So Bhishma is protecting the Kauravas, and he is thinking that Bhima is protecting the Pandavas, and there is no comparison between both of them because Bhishma is a much more superior quality warrior and military general with respect to any of them, and that's what Duryodhana is boasting about. So text 11. Anyeshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagam avasthitah bhishmam evabhirakshantav bhavantah sarva evahi. So what is saying now? Now he is telling you all must support the grandfather Bhishma as he gets engaged in the fight with the enemy. The enemy may also take advantage of his being inattentive on other sides, and the enemy may attack from other sides. So he is telling the other people that you should all be arranged around Bhishma Deva in a way, in a strategic position, so that nobody can attack from anywhere other than the front side where Bhishma Deva is fighting. So this is again a diplomatic approach of Duryodhana, saying that he has given importance to Dronacharya, he has given importance to Bhishma Dev, and he has not given importance to any other people. So other people may feel discouraged if they are not given the ego boost. So Duryodhana is telling others, you are also equally important, and you should also take care of our Bhishmadev, who will protect us. So like that, he is telling that you all are also important for me. So this is a kind of diplomatic approach. In a relationship, if both understand each other, if both have a loving approach towards each other, if both have caring attitude toward one another, one person need not boast other person. One person knows what the other person's likings and dislikings, and the other person also knows what is the likings and dislikings of this person, and they care for each other, they love each other, they have a strong bond amongst each other, and they do not need a ego boost for their enthusiasm to continue in that relationship. Whereas we see here in this situation of Duryodhana that Duryodhana is holding people based on their strength and based on his strength and based on fear factor of the subordinates, not the inspiration driven subordinates. When the subordinates are inspired by the leader, they are ready to do anything for the leader. If the subordinates are afraid of the leader, they are fearful, they are frightened, and they do anything that they are told to do only out of fear, that relationship is not going to last for long. So you should understand that in a relationship there has to be fear, but the fear has to be very minimalistic type, and the fear should be also related to love, in the sense that I am afraid to do something that I will displease the other person. That kind of fear is a healthy fear. But if the fear is, if I do something wrong, then I will get chastised, I will get punished, I will get humiliated in front of so many people. If that kind of fear is there of the subordinate, of any person in that relationship, that's not a healthy fear. Kurus are depending on the presence of Bhishma Dev, and Pandavas are depending on the presence of Krishna, who is not going to lift even a weapon. He has already declared that I am going to be there on your side, but I am not going to lift any weapon, I am not going to fight. So as we move ahead, we will see which side is getting heavy on the other side. We all know the consequences, but how it happens, we will see through that. So please like and subscribe and share with others if you are enjoying the series, and you'll get more valuable information, and a lot of things are there in this Bhagavad Gita. So let us understand through this. Please continue your journey.